If you're a member of an NEA affiliate, 200 and something dollars is going straight to DC. It does absolutely nothing to help you. So that's one of the biggest reasons is like, look, we can keep half of our dues local, at least half of our dues local. If we started another organization, and then you got in bigger states like California, well, a lot of states you'll see like, a roughly equal portion is going to the state group. Again, that's doing nothing to help you. And what's left is what's actually staying in your local union. So, and in places like California, the state takes a bigger piece than they would maybe in like Colorado or smaller state. But what's left after the state and national, that's all that's actually staying local. Everything else is going to, political stuff or subsidizing other districts and things like that. And then, another big thing is like, Matt, is alluding to divisive politics. Like if you want to like really get into this, if you're like even like remotely like proud of American values, the most egregious thing that I point to that I've ever seen any union do or say was actually in Colorado in 2023, and where the CEA passed a resolution to, and this is a direct quote, oppose capitalism as an economic system and replace it with something more equitable. Like they actually said out loud that they're communists. And if you take a look at the values that they, push across the country, whether it's, DEI or the list goes on and on and on. And you start talking to people that have actually come from communist countries, it will freak you out. And it is things that you don't necessarily see as an American because you second guess. It's like, why would anybody want kids that can't read? Well, if you look at it from a communist perspective, it's so that they're dependent on the government is the answer to that. And they can't take care of themselves. And if you care about kids and you care about the future of this country, like that should really scare you.